They were screaming for their mom and us. No doubt in my mind.
I dream about it all the time.
I say to Frankie every day, I bet you she was screaming for her Nana and her Uncle Frankie and her Papa. No doubt in my mind. We lived with them for 15 months. Our daughter had lupus, so I closed up my salon and moved to Colorado to help my daughter with Cece. So I was there in a heartbeat.
You may disagree with this, and I don't mean to impose my beliefs on anyone, but I do believe in afterlife awareness. Mm-hmm. And I do believe that Shanann and Nico and Bella and Cece have access. And
mm-hmm. What did they say to me when they came to see me?
Have they?
Coming up.
She was at the bottom of the drum, and their skin was falling off. As they were trying to get them out, they said, who's the one that wears the pull-up? And I said, that would be Cece. They said, well, then we have Cece.
We now return to a Dr. Phil exclusive.
Hey, Bella, come here. Come here. Are you ready to sing Holly Jolly Christmas? Holly Jolly? Sing.
Papa.
You talking to Papa?
Mommy.
And Mommy?
Yes.
Yep.
Mommy. Hi.
I do believe in afterlife awareness. And I do believe that Shanann and Nico and Bella and Cece have access. And
mm-hmm. What did they say to me when they came to see me?
Have they?
Yes.
And what did Cece say?
The first night when they found Shannon's body, I'm going to be honest with you, Dr. Phil. I was laying in the bed weeping so hard, talking to God, and I said, you know, I could just end my life now and go find my daughter. I'd fallen asleep. The next morning, I get a phone call, and they found Shannon's body. I said, do you want me to identify her on the phone? And he said, yeah, you could do that. And I said, is she beautiful? He said, yes. I said, does she have black hair? And he said, yes. And I said, then you have my daughter. That night, I was laying in bed, and I just felt a presence, and I heard my daughter. I felt her, and I heard her say, I love you, Mommy, and I'm sorry. She told me she was at peace. I finally fell asleep with my daughter at my presence, and she slept with me. I just felt her. The following day, I get a phone call, and they said, Sandy, we found your granddaughter, but we're not sure which one. And I said, Bella's a little taller. She's pretty slimmer. She don't get a little belly. And if you pull her hair up a little bit, because I do their hair, and it would be so long, you know, and then I realized all the oil, they would never know. So they said, who's the one that wears a pull-up? And I said, that would be Cece. They said, well, then we have Cece. And I said, well, keep going. I said, find my Bella. And 2 hours later, they did.
It was hard for them to even tell us. You know, you could hear it in their voices. I couldn't imagine trying to be in their shoes, trying to tell parents what they just found. Yeah.
And it was 2 hours later that they said they had found
she was
Bella.
at the bottom of the drum, and their skin was falling off. As they were trying to get them out, everybody needed so much therapy after that. Our hearts just go out to all of them that work so damn hard on this case.
And you felt Cece and Bella's presence.
I felt Cece's presence. She was first. And she goes, hiya, Nana. And I could see her, but in my mind, you know, but I could hear her. And she said, you've been always so good to us, Nana. And we love you with our soul. And I always took their face and kissed them all over. And she grabbed my face and just kissed me all over.